Many of you might remember the case of Patrick Lyoya and the cop that shot him in the back of the head, Christopher Schur. Well, he's now on trial. This happened last April. And ladies and gentlemen, it is determined that the Michigan cop from Grand Rapids who shot Patrick Lyoya never should have engaged with him in the first place. Most of the stops in this country with black men and women are unlawful and unconstitutional. The majority of the stops that they make with black men and women and children in this country is unlawful. And I would love to tally up the amount of money they have paid out on settling these cases. I bet you it's got to be in the hundreds of billions of dollars, y'all. Easy. And they're willing to blow that kind of money to get at us. Plain and simple. They will. They'll blow every dime they got just as long as they can get at us. So, under proper police protocol, the Grand Rapids officer who fatally shot Patrick Lyoya last April should never have engaged with him physically in the first place. This is according to the experts hired by the family, said Monday. An analysis came during a press conference to discuss new evidence in the case. Patrick Lyoya family is suing Grand Rapids for $100 million and Officer Christopher Schur in connection with the April 4th, 2022 traffic stop. Authorities say that Schur, 32, pulled over 26-year-old Lyoya for a license plate violation. When Lyoya, whose blood alcohol level was higher than the legal limit, tried to flee, he was fatally shot in the back of the head. Schur has since been charged with second-degree murder and will face trial in October. They said that the traffic stop should never have happened. That's what they're saying. This was a simple case of driving while black. We don't ever need to let the issue get swept under the rug. Prominent civil rights activist and family lawyer Ben Crump said on Monday. It all would have been avoided had this officer not profiled this black motorist. The lawyers who revealed in affidavits from two experts on police policy and procedure who revealed that Schur did not follow protocol. The two affidavits were filed in response to Schur, who claimed he acted in self defense. The city of Grand Rapids motion to dismiss the case. Thomas Tenderington, a retired Fort Lauderdale Police Department Special Investigation Division commander, wrote in an affidavit that there was no objective basis for Schur to legally effect a traffic stop of Lyoya's vehicle. He added, had Schur followed proper protocol, Lyoya more than likely would not he would be alive today if proper police protocol was followed. He said that Schur should have and could have followed those police protocols instead of choosing to needlessly engage with Patrick Lyoya physically. Authorities said the shooting happened just after 8 a.m. when Schur and Lyoya were driving in opposite directions, prompting the officer to turn his car around to check the license plate. In the footage played at the press release, Lyoya could be seen stepping out of a beige sedan after Schur stops him. The interaction quickly escalates because that's what cops do when they engage with us. They escalate. After Schur can be seen grabbing Lyoya from behind and the two struggle with a taser. Schur maintains that during the altercation, Lyoya got a hold of his taser before trying to run away. In his affidavit, certified law enforcement from Florida, Ken Casares, notes that he did not see Lyoya gain control of the taser in the footage, and also reiterates that Schur should not have physically engaged with him in the first place. Contrary to his training, Schur was improperly using dual force by physically engaging with Lyoya while also holding his taser. Mm, mm, mm. So, Tenderington seemed to agree, writing in his own affidavit that Schur chose to intimidate Lyoya. And remember, Patrick is Congolese. He's an immigrant. So instead, Schur should have waited. If he was going to engage with him, they said he should have waited for backup instead of trying to do everything himself. But because Schur showed up on the scene and turned everything up, the struggle lasted about 90 seconds before Lyoya was pushed on the ground with Schur on top of him in the footage, and the officer is yelling to drop the taser, and they said he didn't have the taser. And then he ultimately put a bullet in the back of Patrick Lyoya's head, killing him instantly. So, this is a travesty, but it's a travesty that plays out in America every day. These cops don't care that they break the law to get at us. And that has been the way policing has been done in America from day one. They don't care what the rules are, they don't care what the protocol is, they don't care what the written policy is when they're dealing with us. And that is the truth. That's why this incident happened. And many more like it has occurred when somebody is running, you shooting them in the back and all. Yeah, there is nothing lawful about policing in the US. It's not lawful. So when you try to defend it, all you're doing is defending how unlawful you believe the police should be allowed to be in America. That's all you're really defending. Yeah, it's unlawful. The cops should be allowed anyway. That's really what you're arguing for. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about this video. Mm, mm, mm. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.